The study of Harewe is taking sounds and attaching them to elements, but after that, it is to try to understand nature through seeing how those sounds interact with each other. Seeing how sounds behave and finding alignments of that in nature is really fascinating. Like in the letters N and M. How they are used in Josa to make other sounds heavy, and N just happens to work for heavy elements, excluding K and its physicality, its clay. While M works for light elements, excluding H and its nothing, its space. These alignments say to me, you're pursuing something that's real. Therefore, I continue. A has been this fascinating letter to me that I couldn't easily assign it its nature. And when I did, I also associated it with the mind because I didn't understand consciousness either. I use consciousness and mind as the same thing because I don't see a difference between them, just as I don't see much difference between heart and mind. The mind is physical energy embedded in the brain, and in its work, it is the heart. Consciousness just means wakefulness, and we're awake by the mind. From my own observations without Harewe, after I decided to believe that everything is physical, they just differ in their levels of physicality, I described the mind as not a non-physical force that can be separated from the brain. It is part with the brain. And I did not separate it to only being at the brain, I said. It is connected with all the senses of the body through blood. The languages spoken in the world do not have all the words to describe everything that happens in the mind. Imagining is forming pictures in your mind, and thinking is speaking in your mind. But what is the word for both of these things? The work of the mind. The languages spoken in the world will say it is thinking again, but thinking is just one part of the two branches of the mind, and we can think without speaking. What is the one word for all these three things? And can we form a difference between thinking about something and actually thinking it? Anyway, Harewe spreads its arms to two opposite sides, left and right, with A in the middle, with the idea that A is consciousness, energy of wakefulness. I formed an upward triangle in the dimension left to right, with the hope to form a Harewe word and then know what the mind is through that word. But the mind I found there couldn't form. It was dying from the water from the left. I found myself shifted to the right, where the elements of energy are to keep my mind alive. I was able to form a word with the elements of the mind on the triangle that's at the front of W, upward. But upward is verbs, so I was doing something wrong. But Harewe wasn't done teaching me things. I had to find a triangle with the mind and know that the mind is located at that position. Later, I divided the voice into 3 dimensions. A dimension of the diamond left to right, a dimension of the diamond of top to bottom, and a dimension of front to back. The mild elements, high energies reduced to mild states, were in the last diamond, the flat diamond. All the words with regards to perception appear here. The eye, the ear, sleep, and awakefulness appear here. And I was finally able to find the mind. The mind is foi and to think is quoi. I was expecting